sinners. Oh, ye children of darkness, behold the new Moses. Fight down the demon rum. Brother, I was once a sinner like you. I was a hog. I was a slave of the demon rum, a child of hell. Yes, sir. But I was saved by this ribbon. It raised me from a hog to a man. It can do the same for you. Raise your right hand and take the pledge. Brother, what do I see in your hand? Don't be a hog. Cast the enemy away. Bury demon rum in the waters of the mighty Mississippi. Fling it away, I say. I swear that henceforth liquor shall never touch my lips.
Me too.
Bless you, brother. Bless you.
Look at that. You see that? See that picture on there? Yeah, that's Pocahontas, the wonderful little Indian woman. You know, you all know the story of Pocahontas, you know, that saved John Smith's life, you know. Well, John Smith wanted to get this remedy from Pocahontas. You know, of course, it's just made out of pure roots and herbs that she picked up on the hillside. But she wouldn't give him this remedy. He couldn't get it, you know. He had to marry her to get it. Oh, yes, he did. He had to marry her to get the remedy. And that's how it got into the Smith family. And that's been handed down from generation to generation, from Smith to Smith, right on down. And that's how it come clear down to me. My great-grandmother was a Smith.
Mine too, Doc.
I doubt it. Say, look at here. Look at here, my friends. You don't look good. Now, you are ill. You are sick, and you don't know it.
Well, I do feel kind of bad, Doc.
I knew it. I could just look at you. Would you mind stepping up here? Just get up here on the platform, will you? Now, you folks know that this man is no Confederate of mine. I never saw him before. Now, along in the spring, just about the time you should go to plowing, why, you feel kind of tired, don't you?
You're right, Doc.
And you know that I'm right, don't you? Yeah. You know what that is? That's spring sickness. That's what it is. It's spring sickness. And the only thing that'll cure that is Pocahontas. Pocahontas. You know, the main thing about Pocahontas is that you can't do a tap of work. You're not allowed to turn a hand until the whole bottle is empty.
You mean I can't even sharpen the axe for the old woman to cut wood?
You can't even hitch up the mules for her.
I'll take a bottle, Doc.
It's 50 cents a bottle. I haven't got change for that $1 here. You don't mind just taking another bottle, do you? You know, because, you know, you're going to be tired during the summer, and that'll carry you over till I get back. Now, who else?
I take a bottle.
You don't have to work. Anytime. I've got a few. Complete relaxation while you're taking it. Here you are. Who'll have another bottle here?
Hey, Doc, let me have one in 2 minutes.
Oh, I'm awful sorry, lady. I haven't got any more of the 10 cent ones. They're all 25 cents now. I didn't have enough. There you are. Who'll have it now? They only last. Morning, Captain Eli.
Hello, Doc. Make yourself at home.
Say, what in thunder are you doing? I'm just teaching you how to salute my boat. Claremont Queen. Look at her laying over there.
Give her 2 more toots.
Hey, that's 4. That's a double salute.
No, just honoring the unburied dead, that's all.
Yeah, don't try to poke any fun at that. Duke and I just bought it. We saved up every nickel we got to get that boat.
Duke, that's your nephew, ain't it?
You bet your life. And he's a great boy, Duke.
I thought he was piloting on the Memphis Girl.
Well, he was. He's the main pilot on there, but not no more. He's making his last trip, and then he's coming right on there with me.
You stick to doctrine. You ain't no steamboat man. Cramper, Mink, cramper. I'll take him, Mink. Well, admitting Duke's a pretty good boy. What could you do on a steamboat?
Well, I'm just going to sit up in the pilot's house and toot the whistle and listen to that old river sing.
Well, you brag. I suppose you fixing to stick that old apple crate yonder in the big race to Baton Rouge this summer.
I never had thought of that. But that's the idea at that. You know, the Claremont Queen won that race in '84. And with Duke as a pilot, I'll bet you could win it again.
I suppose you'd like to bet your boat against my boat on the result of that race, huh?
Well, I'll bet you at that. I'll bet you.
You made yourself a bet and lost yourself a steamboat.
You going to stay ashore here with us, brother? The devil's pretty active around these parts.
Hey, brother. Lords are calling me up the river. Gotta wrestle with the captain of the Memphis girl. He's backslid.
Well, darn my britches. The Memphis girl, huh? Say, I got a nephew who works on that boat. You need anybody to help you wrestle with the devil, he'll help you. He's the best wrestler in this whole country. Name's Duke. Duke's his name. Yes, sir. He's pilot of the boat.
Thank you, brother. I'll fetch him the word.
You tell him to hurry on down here. I ain't any man to be kept waiting.
Goodbye, brother. Keep the faith.
Hey, you can count on me, Moses. I ain't got no more use for liquor. Hey, down!
That's 2 bottles you got. Cost you $1.
I ain't got any money, Doc, but I can work it out.
Work it out. What can you do?
Steamboat engineer.
Yeah, steamboat engineer? Are you an engineer? Huh? Well, say, boy, you just drunk yourself into a job. Come on in here. Well, engineer, what do you think of it?
Kind of looks as though a lot of rats have to find themselves a new hole.
Well, of course, it don't look so good right now. But you got to remember that, a steamboat is a female, you know, and when they're strutting up and down the river where everybody's looking at them, they're just like a woman with a new Easter bonnet on. But when nobody ain't looking at them, why, they get kind of careless and don't care.
Yeah, sloppy.
Sloppy, that's right. But with a good live man on this boat like you are, say, you can make this thing perk up, strut, get some paint on her nose, and get these chickens out of here. We can put them right in the pot now. Here, start flirting with that.
Hey, but Doc, you told me yourself that a man couldn't do a lick of work when he's on Pocahontas.
Oh, that's the first bottle. But after that, you've got to work to get the best results out of it. Now, hurry up. Now, Duke's going to be here any day now, and he'll be here. Ooh, look at that. The captain. Okay? Oh, no. Now, listen, we'll find a sign painter up the river somewhere, and we'll have chief engineer put on there, see? And if I have any room, you know, and you work good, I'll put first mate. Come on, now, let's get this. Hurry. That you, Duke?
Hello, Uncle John.
Hey, you're kind of late, ain't you?
Guess I am, Uncle John.
Who's it? What?
This is Fleety Belle, Uncle John.
She's a swamp gal, ain't she?
Oh, I guess that's right. But there's some mighty fine people in the swamps.
You're acting awful queer, Duke. You done something bad, ain't you?
Mighty bad, Uncle John.
What'd you do?
I killed a man.
What? Was on account of her you done it?
Yes, sir. Can Fleety Belle sit down and get dry, Uncle John?
So, half the clan on Queen George, isn't it?
It's all right, Fleety Belle.
Y'all ain't had enough deets, have it?
I'd mighty like something for Fleety Belle. She's about worn out.
I got some hot coffee here. I'll get some bacon in a minute. Where'd you meet her?
Well, there ain't much to tell. Was down Blue Bottle Bayou, back of Hannon, getting out timber. Some swamp people come along in their shanty boats. I used to wave at them, trying to be friends with them. But they'd never wave back or nothing. Just make the women folk get indoors. First time I seen Fleety Belle, I thought she was a boy the way she was dressed. Well, I blowed my whistle and she waved back. And her old man came out and gave her a whipping. After that, I seen her pretty near every day. Then her folks found out and her old man gave her a worse whipping. And that's why she run away.
Was it one of her kinfolks you killed?
No, sir, it was Big Steve.
Who's he?
Engineer on the Memphis girl. When he found Fleety Belle in the steamboat where I was hiding her, he started after her. You know I don't get mad easy, but when I do, it's like a thorn tree, a growing and growing inside of me. And, well, we started in fighting, and he drawed a knife, and I picked up a chunk of stovewood and throwed it in his hand, and he ducked right into it. And I knowed by the way he fell he was dead.
Well, there ain't nobody can say that wasn't self-defense. Did anybody see it?
Nobody but a preacher fella. Calls himself the new Moses.
I know him. He come up on the Pride of Paducah with me. I sent a message to you by it. Did he give it to you?
Yeah, he told me.
He seen it.
He seen it, and it was night, and he was sleeping on deck, and he didn't blame me none. Just done a lot of praying and told me to give myself up.
I don't know nothing about religion, but he's right. He's right. You got to give yourself up. They ain't no jury could blame you for doing a thing like that. Now, come on and sit down there. Come sit down and get you something to eat here now. Then we're going over and we'll see the sheriff and you can give yourself up.
No! He ain't gonna give himself up.
Listen here. Who asked for any opinion of yours on this thing? You've done enough to him already. Now, sit down there and get you something to eat now. He's going to do as I say. He knows that he can trust me.
No, he ain't gonna do as you say. We heard tell of this hanging judge. Ain't nobody gonna hurt Duke.
Sit down.
Sit down, Fleety Belle. Eat something. Uncle John's right. There ain't nothing to run away from.
I told you not to come here. We'd be safe in the swamp.
Ah, swamps. He's a river man. He couldn't live in the swamps. He's not that kind of people.
But they'll hang you, Duke. I know they will.
Ah, they won't do any such a thing. They won't hang him. Don't pay any attention to her, Duke. She'll only get you in worse.
You shut up and stop saying that. You're just thinking of yourself. You don't care what happens to Duke.
No, honey. Uncle John.
I ain't never had nothing to love in my life. And I'm not gonna let him take you.
Nobody's gonna take me away from you, honey. Except maybe for a little while. You and me got to be free to get married and live on this boat.
If you don't come with me now, you'll never see me again.
Come on, son. Let's get on over and see the sheriff.
You let him alone!
Come on, son.
I know why you're doing this. It's because you hate me and you think I ain't good enough for him.
Come and do it.
I'm coming, Uncle John. But you've got to take care of Fleety Belle while I'm gone. Rube!
Sure is quiet up here. Keep quiet upstairs, huh?
Rube!
Yeah, hello down there. Well, good heaven, Betsy. What are you doing down there this time of night, Doc? Did you let a man sleep?
Oh, come on down. Duke killed a man.
Well, doggone me. Who was it, Duke? Somebody I know?
Fella named Big Steve.
Never heard of him.
Oh, come on down, Rube.
Now, Doc, you don't need me coming down them stairs. Wait just a minute. I'll fix you up. Here be, Duke. Now, just open her up and make yourself to home. Take the first bed stick like I can do. And, Doc, just hang the keys on the front doorknob, will you? I'll be seeing you in the morning now about breakfast time. Good night.
I think somebody killed a man every day around here and come and give the step up. Hey, you. Girl. Come on inside here now. Supper's about ready. Sit down. Sit down.
I ain't going to. You sit down. I don't want nobody waiting on me. I know you hate me, and I don't care. Duke told me to stay here, and I'm going to do it. As soon as he gets out, him and me's going away. And we ain't coming back, neither.
Maybe you're going away, but he ain't.
Yes, he is.
Now, we'll see about that. I never knew of any good coming of a river man getting mixed up with a swamp trash. Hey, look out there. Hey. You know, say, you're a spunky little rascal, you know it? You kind of got to admire you at that.
There she is. Just wait till I get you home.
No, I ain't a-going.
I'll beat the hide off of you for this. Running off with a riverman, shaming me in the face of the Lord, making trash out of herself. I don't know if I want to marry her now.
She'll marry you, Ben, if the pop gives her a good whopping.
Oh, I won't.
You shut up. Oh, darn you, I'll beat the hell on there.
Go ahead and beat me. That's all I ever known. Take me back. But I won't marry him, and you can't make me. I'll run away, and I'll keep on doing it till you kill me.
Now, you listen to me, and you don't have to go anywhere.
You shut up. He's just looking for trouble. Go ahead, give it to him.
Ain't no sin running off with a man you love, and ain't nobody gonna make me say it is.
Now, you heard what you said. Now, go on. Get out of here. Go on.
Pat.
I'll bust him one.
Go ahead, Ben. Don't take none of his sass.
Ain't no riverman gonna tell me what to do. She's my young'un, and I got the right.
There ain't nobody going to tell her what to do but Duke.
I'm her Paul.
Yes, and Duke is her husband. Her and Duke was married. There can't be nothing wrong about that, can there?
He's lying, Pat.
I
I ain't gonna marry her now, nohow. I don't want no riverman's trash.
You bet your life you're not going to... Say, just a minute here. Say, I've stood just about all the insults I'm going to stand out of you people. You can't come in here talking to that girl like that. That's Duke's wife. Now get out of here, you swamp rat. Come on, you swamp rat. Now get out of here.
Look,
get out of here.
There's my shoes.
Hey, drop them shoes. Ow! Find a lot of kinfolks you got.
I'd mighty like to thank you for what you've done.
Well, you ought to thank. And been for me that it got your shoes.
But I mean, you fixed
Well,
it.
yes. If you hadn't given me the knife, you might have got him anyhow. Coming in here bothering us just when we're going to enjoy our supper here together. There's a fine lot of kinfolks having like that. Swamp people. Look at that bacon. Look at that. It's all burned. Look at that.
Let me
No
fix
ain't
it.
them swamp people. Look at that, huh? What do you know about cooking bacon? You never did cook nothing but catfish. Hey, what is that? Here. What is that? Is that an old tablecloth? Somebody's, huh? What a... You can't wear a thing like that to the cook. You can't wear that to the courtroom. You got to... I wonder Duke couldn't tell whether he's a boy or girl. Look at that. Sure used to make them Yanks run in that. Huh? That belonged to Duke's mother. She's the prettiest woman I ever saw in my life. Even if she was my sister. She's a skinny little thing, like you. There you go, there you go. Letting the bacon burn up that way. That's all you women think about, just clothes.
Dr. John, you think anybody will take me for a swamp girl?
Swamp girl? What, in those clothes? No more swamp girl. Say, there's gals up in a big city like Vicksburg that ain't got duds like those. You know where those clothes come from? Way up to Memphis.
Do you think Duke will like it?
Like it? Say, he ain't even gonna recognize you at first. Duke's gonna have 2 sweethearts now.
2?
Yeah, gonna have 2. You and the Claremore Queen. Say, we got to hurry up here. Let's get to prancing here. Come on. It's me done this to do. It's all my fault. I ought to let him run away like you said. You was right about that hanging judge. Guess I thought because I was older that I knew more about right and wrong than you all did.
Duke ain't blaming you, Dr. John.
I know he ain't. But you are.
I ain't blaming nobody.
You ain't no more surprised about it than I be, Doc.
You up there supposed to be saving a man's life. And then you're talking to the judge about real estate. What you want to start an argument with him for?
Well, 'twa'n't my fault. You seen the way he led around to it. He's held a grudge against me ever since I sold him that bottomland. 'Twa'n't my fault the river run over it.
Oh, well, if you let me have my way and let me go find the new Moses, who's the only man that saw the thing, had him here as a witness, Duke could have been free and out of here.
Oh, shucks. He ain't been hung yet. Now, you just wait and see the way I handle this appeal. I'll take it out.
Just wait a minute. Now, you ain't going to handle any appeal. You know what I want you to do? I want you to go down to Baton Rouge, and I want you to get a good lawyer. Get the best lawyer you can get. Get a smart lawyer.
Cost a heap of money. Them big fellas wouldn't even worry about Duke for less than $500.
Well, if his life ain't worth $500, it ain't worth nothing. Now, you go get the lawyer, will you? You get the lawyer. And I'll get the $500 somehow or another. Come on, honey.
Howdy, Doc.
Oh, hello, Rube.
Mighty sorry to hear about the way Duke's case turned out.
Ain't hung him yet.
That's the truth as I see it.
Ain't going to either. What's that you got there?
Well, ain't you heard? Well, Professor Marvel done skipped town on everybody. Left his whole show and the climb and everything. Come on in and see the show, honey. It'll just cheer you right up. They got a dead fish in here that calls a whale. Well, the whole tent gets chock full of things that'll give you the shivers. Come on in. Yes, sir. All the greatest folks in history, from John the Baptist plumb down to the King of England. There's little Eva sitting there. Old Uncle Tom's laying around here summers.
You know the story of little Eva, honey?
No.
This as well. Oh, here, look here. It's Daniel Boone. Daniel Boone?
That's Daniel Boone.
You know the story of Daniel Boone?
No.
I'll tell you that sometime. That's a great story. Oh, here, look here. I bet that's the old bloodhound, ain't Sheriff? Huh?
Got you there, Doc. Look at here. You see that statue there? That's Ulysses S. Grant.
Yeah? Who's that?
Oh, the woman leading the horse?
Yeah.
Why, that's Victory.
Ain't it just like some darn Yankee to let the lady walk?
They do it every time. But look here, Doc. I'll bet you this here is something that you ain't never seen before. You know, there's been a heap of argument around town about this here whale. And Professor Marvel, now he claims that it's the very identical whale that swallowed Jonah.
Well, it looks old enough to be.
Yes, and look here at the size of this here mouth.
Ain't nobody in here.
Thunderation.
Nobody in here, white folks.
Holy Moses.
Moses, nothing. Say, that's Jonah.
I'll wait for the doctor, and I just...
Well, come on out of there now. There ain't nobody gonna harm you. What you doing in there?
Nothing, I was just thought you thought I was Mr. Professor, and I...
Hey, say, wait a minute here, Roof. You know, I got an idea. See what you think of this, Fleety? What do you say? You want to get your money out of this, don't you?
Sure do.
What do you say you let me take this on the Claremont Queen, and I'll soon have your money back. And we can get Duke that appeal lawyer, too.
Well, I don't see how nobody can kick about that.
Do you go with this?
Yes, I work, see, I play the banjo and the mouth organ and the calio.
Calio?
Yes, I'm all...
What's your name?
Well, I was baptized David begat Solomon.
David beget what?
David begat Solomon, but I changed it to George Lincoln Washington.
Well, now listen, if you're going with me, we're going to stick right to the Bible. You're Jonah.
Yes, but I can't swim.
What do you want this virgin queen?
Put her there by her husband.
What do I know about a king and queen, anyhow? All I have to do is sell medicine up and down this river here. But I'll tell you, if we get right down to earth, you know, and we can change these people around, you know, and the people that these folks on the river want to see, we can make a lot of money. Now, for instance, who's your favorite female?
Pocahontas.
Pocahontas, that's great. Well, now we'll just make Pocahontas out of her, see? Get some feathers and some paint and all. Who was the fellow she was with? What's his name?
Captain John
Captain
Smith.
John, here's Captain John Smith right here. Over here, we take this fella. Gentleman here is King George, 1, 2, 3. King George III, I never heard of him. Now, we'll make that gentleman into George Washington. That's who it is. And this one over here, we'll take him. Hey, that's Napoleon. Better leave him alone. Now, here's these two new Moseses here. I think they're old prophets of some kind, but there ain't nobody interested in prophets nowadays. I tell you, we'll make outlaws out of them.
Frank and Jesse James.
That's great. That's fun. Everybody wants to see the James boys.
Uncle Justin, I done told you Topsy goes back there with Uncle Tom. No good way she don't goes with Napoleon. Crazy that festival about here, Mr. Ulysses S. Grant, Mr. Dr. Smith.
Say, I just happened to think. Say, we got to go right by Vicksburg.
And they ain't never forgot down there.
Wonder old Professor Marvel skipped town.
You know, I knew a fellow that got run out of Vicksburg for just looking like him.
I tell you, y'all don't want him. That uniform just about fits me.
You have to change him to somebody else.
See, I'm going to change him. You know what I'll do? Take that old cigar out of his mouth, and we'll make him Robert E. Lee.
I've been waiting here, kind of hoping you'd come. Gets mighty lonesome sometimes.
I had to come. We're leaving tomorrow.
Ain't nothing nicer than going up and down the river.
Dr. John's got the appeal lawyer. He's going to send you the money fast as we take it in.
Sure would like to be in them river towns and see your show.
Oh, it's mighty beautiful.
Fella in here used to work in a tattoo parlor in Perryville. And, well, I kind of been getting some tattooing done myself.
I wished I could see it.
Well, see what it says under the heart?
It's my name.
I've been learning to play the saw, too.
I wish I could hear it.
I only know one tune, and I don't know that very good. There's something I gotta tell you, Fleety Belle. You know that girl that waits on table across the street? Well, I waved at her once.
I'll bet she waved at you first. I've got to go.
Fleety Belle, you ain't never kissed me yet.
Put her over a little bit. Put her over a little. Get a little more there. Now just hold it steady.
You don't want me to run in that sandbar, do you, Captain John?
Hmm? What is? Hey, look out here. Say, wait a minute here. Say, you got to make up your mind who you gonna take orders from, me or you. Now hold her right there now. Right there.
You think I'm learning?
Sure. Say, you're taken to the river just like an old turtle. If you listen to me, and you'll be the best pilot on the whole river. Outside of Duke and me.
I sure would like to get back and see Duke.
You ain't getting tired of my company already, are you?
Why, you know that ain't so. I ain't never had a name like this. And I ain't never known nobody like you. Why, you bought me dresses and pretty things like I ain't never seen before. Sometimes when we're going down the river at night, I get to thinking about Duke and what you've done for him and me. Seems like I can hardly stand it. I feel like the Lord's just shaming me for having hated you so.
Yeah. You have to worry about it. The Lord's a lot broad-minded than you think he is, anyhow. Pull her over just a little bit. Look out for this bend now. That's it. Now hold it steady.
Steamboat round the bend!
Hey, that's the river talk. Steamboat round the bend. Steamboat round the bend! Yes, you can. Hey, you know what that is? That's the pride of Paducah. So, Captain Eli, I want to just give that old snapping turtle a toot here to show him my boat can toot louder than his.
Mud scow when I win this race.
Yeah, the only time you ever go past me is when you go in the other way.
Say, what are you on that museum? The mummy? And say, you better stay away from Salt Creek. They lynched one of them hoochie-coochie shows there last week.
Yeah, where was you sitting? On the front row?
I sure was.
You know, Captain John, maybe he's right about Salt Creek.
Oh, that old bullfrog don't know what he's talking about. Salt Creek's the last town we're going to show in, then we're going home. See Duke. Look, say, don't do that. There ain't nothing will run you on a sandbar quicker than a lot of hugging and kissing.
I didn't mean to.
You didn't mean to? Well, that's a fine thing to say. If you didn't mean to, maybe I better give it back. Too much foolishness going on around you. You run change your clothes right quick now. Put on a fancy dress. I'm going to show those folks in Salt Creek some fancy piloting now. Let's give them a little toot.
Oh, say, there's a lot of folks coming tonight. It looks like the biggest night we've had in a long time. Come on, Fleety Belle. Come on, get up there. You got some cane? Get up in there now. Come on now, Jonah, get that started. Well, welcome, brother. Welcome to Dr. John's Floating Museum. The show is just about to start. You get your tickets right here.
There ain't going to be no show.
No, just where did you get that information, brother?
Because we're going to chop up your boat, mister.
Yeah, and burn it up, too. We'll give you a trail to travel.
And a bucket of tar for that gal.
Come on, let's pull this fuse along.
down there passing them gentlemen be gone. Mr. Doctor, Miss Please, and them stand down there and just looking around. I was so scared and all my life. And they got pickaxe and they got it. And Mr. Passing them gentlemen go.
Stand back there!
Pull up your hands.
Look out, Pappy. He's got a gun.
I see him.
I'm gonna shoot.
Hey, wait a minute, boys. Now, don't shoot. Now, just hold that till I tell you. Now, hold them guns right there. Don't shoot. They've got the wrong impression. This ain't no show.
How come she ain't a show? You got a calliope.
Yeah, I know, but this is a museum. It's educational.
How come she's educational?
Well, because it is. That's why. Now, hold on. Uncock your guns, boys, because you may let them go off accidentally and shoot them. Now, just hold it till I tell you to now. It's educational. Did you ever see a petrified man? Huh? No, you never did. Well, we got one in there, ain't we, honey? Huh? We got one in there, and he's 2,000 years old, too. I tell you, I'm going to let you all come in there and see with your own eyes, and it ain't going to cost you one nickel. And if everything that I've told you about out here ain't in there, just like I told you, then you can come out and you can chop it down if you want to.
Well, I guess
Now, friends, there ain't nobody that rightfully knows just how old she is. There's people that say a whale grows an inch every 100 years. So, well, you can figure it out for yourself. Now, that's not a fish. This ain't a fish. That's a mammal. It's a mammal. A mammal, well, I mean, it raises its young just like a cow does. Yeah. And it breathes just the same as you and I. And when it gets kind of waterlogged, it blows it out through these breathing places right in the top of its head there. I'll show you. He let her breathe a little way.
Baby, breathed all over me.
There you are. Now, is she educational or ain't she?
There's a powerful lot of learning in a wheel. Neighbors, this thing is worth paying for.
Well, I'm glad to hear you say that.
Rick,
man.
pass the hat.
Yes, it is. Here, Brick, if you mind. Better get your pappy's hat. Yours leaks. Right over this way, gentlemen. Here's George Washington. Of all of his country, you can't leave without seeing Pappy. Now, I told you on the outside that I had George Washington here. Well, I wasn't lying.
Friends, that certainly is a fine man. All my life I thought that about him and what he's done for our country here. Will you be here tomorrow?
No, I'm sorry. I won't be here
I
tomorrow.
sure would like to have my old woman see him, if she can get away from her plowing. She got a picture of him, and ain't more than a week goes by she don't look at it.
Well, I'm awful sorry, but we got to be in Beaver Slough tomorrow. They're waiting for us there.
Don't suppose you could spare me a piece of his hair, could you now?
Well, no, I don't.
Me and her'd be mighty proud to have a piece of George Washington's hair.
Well, I'm going to give you a little piece here. Of course, I don't want you to have to make your wife quit plowing. Well, there it is. You be very careful of that. Take good care of that. Right over this way, gentlemen. Right over here. Call your attention to the stage. All right, Fleety Belle. All right, Eve. All right, Tony. Gentlemen, General Robert E. Lee. Hello, Sheriff. My golly, the way this gal dragged you up that hill there, you'd sort of think you want to see somebody. I do.
All fine in a frog hair. Never knowed a man could keep so happy. When you hear him play on that saw, man, he really whips it. And he eats more than a horse.
Hey, you want to feed him good, 'cause ain't nothing too good for Duke, is it, honey, huh?
That's the truth as I see it. Sure hate to see him go and get hung.
What are you talking about? No, what are you joking about a thing like that?
Why, ain't you heard? The court done turned down his appeal.
Who said so?
Sure, Doc, I'm sorry. I thought you knew. I got my orders right here in my pocket. I got to take it to Baton Rouge tomorrow night.
Duke. Duke.
Fleety Belle.
Duke, it ain't so, is it?
I guess it is.
They can't take you, Duke. They can't.
Oh, don't cry, honey. I guess things just gotta be that way.
I'd just about die if I never was married to you.
Oh, dear, you're such a skinny little thing. You know, my Bonnie Lou got married in this dress. I think she was a little stouter than you are, though.
It's awful pretty.
Dear, I wished I had some orange blossoms. Don't seem like no wedding without no orange blossoms. Addie Mae, dear, you run along down and fix the flowers. That's a good girl. Here, you hold these.
Yes, sir, Duke. I'm going to give you a real good one. This makes 13 folks that I was married what is going to get hung. I guess that's a record. Sheriff down at Big Bend, he claimed that he'd done 14, but there never was nobody could find where to put down the book. Now, these that I done, every one of them is wrote right down here in my family Bible where anybody can see them.
Everything's ready, Pop.
That's fine, Adam. You got your flowers all put around? That's good. Doc, got the piano set. Guess we're about ready to go. Now, Addie Mae, can you play the wedding march?
Can't play nothing but listen to the mockingbird.
Well, I reckon that'll have to do as good as anything. We gotta have some music, get the bride in here. We'll run on over to the piano, Dad, here. We'll be ready in just a minute. Ma! Oh, no! Not ready?
Yep, we're all waiting.
Well, won't be even a minute now. Now, Pappy, you gotta give her away because you done it for me when you was in here the last time. Buck, let the boys in. Now, you boys quiet down and get settled now. Don't want to have no disturbance when we start the ceremony in just a minute. Doc, the old jail looks kind of cheerful, don't it? Yeah.
Go ahead, dear, go ahead.
All right, begin, Adam A. Friends, we're gathered here in the eyes of God and one another for the purpose of joining together this here man and this here woman in holy matrimony. Can't nobody rightly say nothing against marriage, because I reckon God intended everybody to live that way. Because every living human on this earth has got to find its mate sometime or other. And when God put Noah in the ark, he told him to take 2 of everything. Because God knowed that was right, and I guess he knowed what it was to be lonesome. Now, if Duke and Fleety Belle here are in a notion, they're only carrying out the word of God. And right here, I want to say a word about Duke. There ain't never been a finer man in this here jail. That's the truth that I see it. Of course, we all mighty sorry that Duke's got to go and get himself hung. Don't seem just right. But that ain't got nothing to do with this ceremony, I guess, has it not? All right, Duke. You take this here woman to be your lawful wedded wife until death do ye part?
I do.
And you, Fleety Belle, you take this here man for your lawful wedded husband until death do ye part?
I do.
You got a ring, Duke? Just put it on her finger you there. That looks like it might have been your mother's, son.
Good.
All right. I now pronounce you man and wife. Until death do ye part. Go ahead and kiss her, son. Here she comes.
Yeah. Darned old train, it would be on time.
I reckon Duke may be down Baton Rouge before midnight. Hate to do this, Duke, but it's according to the law.
I guess you done all you could, Ruth.
They ain't taking you to
Hey, look out
jail.
there!
No, please.
You get away, they can't catch me. No sense in that, honey. I don't want to get you in trouble. Or you either, Uncle John. I don't want to get you in no trouble either, Ruth. You've been mighty good to me.
Oh, that's all right, Duke. I ain't holding no grudge.
Well, guess I kind of lost my head, too, and I wanted to see him get away.
Don't cry, honey. Ruth ain't gonna hold nothing against you.
I don't reckon we'll be needing these handcuffs none, Duke, but
All aboard?
come on, let's get on.
All aboard.
Go ahead, Duke.
Don't you worry, honey. You know what we're gonna do? Huh? You know, we're gonna get on that boat. And we're gonna go all up and down that river. And we're gonna hunt and hunt till we find the new Moses. We'll find him somewhere. Hey, brother, you seen anything of the new Moses?
Yes, sir. He popped down the swamps baptized about a week ago.
Hello, friend. Hey, have you seen anything of the new Moses?
Brother, he was here 2 weeks ago, and I ain't had a drop since.
Uncle John, come here. Look.
What is it? Huh? What is something? Oh, hey, say, that does look like a baptizing there. That might be him. Pull over there. Pull over. Pull right over here. Hey, brother! Is that the new Moses? No, brother, but I am the new Elijah. Elijah, wrong prophet. Folks out there, but they don't look like they've seen anybody. I don't know why. Hey, brother, you seen anything of the new Moses? Brother, I ain't even seen the old Moses. Great thing. Well, your joke's old enough. You ought to have seen the old Moses. Looks like we missed him everywhere we're gone, Fleety Belle.
Duke ain't got much time left, Uncle John.
I know that. I've been racking my brain every night and day since the thing happened. I don't know. I just wouldn't want to go on living if they hang that boy.
I ain't going to neither. But they ain't gonna hang Duke. I'm not saying we're gonna save him, but they ain't gonna hang him.
I don't know. Nobody but the Lord knows about that.
Ain't got but 2 days left.
Say, wait, I got enough. Take the wheel there, hold. You know, let me think a minute. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going right and see the governor.
Could you?
Yes, I'm going. Well, they say he ain't forgot us old soldiers. You know, I remember him at Shiloh. He was certainly dealing them Yankees a powerful lot of misery there then. You know, I'm just going to go see him and tell him that we can't find the new Moses and this is not Duke's fault. Come on, let's put her around here now. We'll turn right around and take her straight into Baton Rouge.
Oh, what's the idea of his coming up here now? Don't he know we got a race on?
Good. What's he doing? Waving us in there?
Go back! Will you go back, I say? We're going to have a race!
Hey! What's the idea of waving us in there? We're going on up the river.
The river's been cleared for the race, Doc. Nobody can get through until they get away. Get that floating hen house out of the way, will you?
Hen house? What are you... How's he doing? Calling this thing a hen house? What are you talking about?
Why don't you do as I tell you? Go back!
What do you mean a hen house calling it?
Oh, hen house can't understand English. I said go back and I meant go back, not upriver.
Now, you captains ain't going to start until the cannons go off. Then you can do what you please. Now, the first boat that reaches Baton Rouge wins the race as well as the prize from the governor's own hand.
Here, Clay, hey, what's the idea of flagging me in here?
Sorry, Doc, but you know the rules of the race.
I'm not in the race. I don't care nothing about the race. I'm trying to get to Baton Rouge.
Oh, no, you ain't either.
I knowed you'd try to back out of that race. Scared you'll lose that old chicken coop.
Chicken cook nothing. Say, do you still want to bet the Pride of Paducah against the Clam O'Queen?
As I recall, that was the terms of the bet, unless you were crawfishing. Winner takes both boats.
Is that so? Well, I'll tell you, I'll just take you up on that. I'll bet you my boat against yours. Whole hog or none with me. I'll go in the race. Of course, it'll slow me up going down to Baton Rouge, but I'll go in. What time we start?
Well, old man Sergeant Benson shoots off that cannon in about 5 minutes.
Now, wait a minute. Now, give me time to load on some firewood, will you? I'm putting you out.
Same old pokey hunters. Always full alibi.
You couldn't win if you put wings on. She starts when the gun goes off. Now, that's the rule. You fellas better hurry and get on your boats.
I'll lay the course, mate. I don't want to start off by running over them floating waxworks.
Get ready, Cap. Cannon's about to go boom. Get ready, below.
Hey, come on here, Fleety Belle. You standing around.
Are we really going in the race?
No, we're going in the race. We've got to get down the river anyhow.
Running in front of line.
Hey, Doc! Better hug close to shore and don't tell when that old honey wagon's going to sink. Ah, you shut up, you old...
Push up. Hey, Heath, stand by now. Full head of steam on all the time. Come on, honey. Come on, Jimmy, better let me hear now. Well, it's going to take a good man here. I want to get a flying start on him now. That's the boat we've got to beat. Is this Pride of Paducah?
Hey, Uncle Jeff, throw up your spring line!
steamboat neighbor, they way back there, but that fire particular is right up there. I believe it's gonna slip out. Better get some more of that steam cat in there.
We're out in front now, if we can just hold it.
Yeah, but the Cherokee's catching up with us, Uncle John.
Yeah, holler down to Eve. Holler down to Eve there and tell her to pull the wood to her.
Eve, what steam you carrying?
I'm just wondering, Mink, where we're going to put that prize when we win it tomorrow. Down in the clerk's office?
In the pilot's house, I should say.
Well, maybe that would be best.
Uncle John, look! It's the new Moses!
What? Say, it is a new Moses, it is. Pull it over. Pull over that, kid. Pull right over. Kid, pull her over. Pull her over. Pull her over. Pull her over.
Away! Away! Brother, what are you doing here?
Helping to win a race.
Race? Gambling? Devil's work.
Oh, no. This ain't no ordinary race. This is a race to save a life. It's Duke. They're going to hang him in the morning.
But they can't do that. I've seen it.
That's what I know, and that's what I want you to tell the governor.
No, I got souls to save.
Oh, you got a life to save, and the Lord don't care which one of your jobs you do first. Keep it going, Fleety Belle.
All right, Mosey.
Can I help you to get you a drink of water or something, Mr. Moses? Just so lucky you didn't bump his head on that boat.
Chop up the decks here! Drop everything that's close! Anything to burn! Let's head roll!
Say, look here, honey. Can you get that over there and get right in behind him?
Yeah.
Huh? Right in behind Captain in his backwash, right in there? Because if he can't, the Lord has given you an idea.
Here she comes!
Say, Mink, when I get sound asleep, take this here cigar in my mouth, will you? I brought up 3-4 steamboats that way. Lee.
Good morning, Captain.
Morning, Captain Eli. Have a good night.
Holy jumping catfish. Fletch! Fletch, get an axe! Get an axe and chop that old scow loose. Doc, you conniving old scoundrel. It ain't fair. It ain't fair.
I'm just as sore about it as you are, Captain Eli. When I found out we'd been pushing you all night.
Ah, son. I wouldn't keep watching that scaffold if I were you.
I ain't seen it, Reverend. I was watching up the river. I sure thought Uncle John and Fleety Belle would be here today.
Well, maybe they'll be able to get here yet. I'll stay here with you.
How much time I got?
Oh, a couple of hours. Let me read to you a little.
Please.
The fire's dying out, Doc. The boiler's getting cold. She ain't got another lick in her. We're sure lick now.
Oh, you got to keep the fires going.
Ain't got nothing else to burn.
Or burn that museum.
Huh? Right. Moses! Doc says burn up the museum!
Good idea!
George, why don't you? I wonder how come they Mr. Moses, that's Miss Karen's notion. Remember you saying this me, just me, this Jonah, see, this me.
Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Glory be, hallelujah. Come on now, get everything in here.
Get that drinking set.
Oh, in with the demon run. In he goes. Here we are.
Crabberly, get that turtle crab ashore. Hey, Cliff, give her everything you got, spread her wide open, and put 2 more men on the safety valve.
You better make Uncle Jeff hurry up. That is right there. Hurry up, Uncle Jeff. They're sneaking by.
Hallelujah, brother. Hallelujah. Oh, 6 to 2 now. Come on, brother. Keep it going. Here to the pirate cutters.
There you go, Mr. You better make it hurry up. Oh, you better make it hurry up, Uncle. If you're just taking your time, you can't get no steam. You can't see like, there they go. I know good and well we're going to have to catch them again.
Take her, man. I'll go. Hot ziggity, we got him beat 4 ways to Sunday now, glory be. Hold her steady, mate.
Oh, ain't there something we can get in there and keep her going a little further? We're putting you there if we can.
We ain't got steam enough to raise a blister.
Oh, don't hardly seem fair. Here they're going to hang Duke and win spitting distance of Baton Rouge.
Well, nothing can save us now but the power of prayer. Honey, what are you drinking there?
Medicine.
Brother Eve, you've been deceiving me. That's demon rum.
Hey, that's Pocahontas. It's never failed us yet. Say, we got 10 gallons.
10. We got 100.
And burn it up. Down with demon rum. Down with the demon rum. Down with it. Down with the demon rum. Here we are here to the pirates. Hallelujah.
That's so crazy. You better catch that.
coming out of her. Hey, clam! Clam! Feed her rouse! Yes, the barrel of pitch!
You better get out there. I ain't gonna let this stuff come. You better get that stuff.
Hallelujah!
There must be some powerful roots and herbs in this Pocahontas.
Another one, brother! Hey, brother, Lord! Lord, with the demons! Give us here! There we are! There she is!
She's crawling up.
Oh, God in heaven, look down upon this thy son.
Excuse me,
in this
Reverend.
hour.
Say, Duke, is there any last request you'd like to make?
I sure would like to see the finish of that race.
Well, I ain't got no objection to that. But Rufe here told me that you...
Now, that's all right, Warden. Anything the Duke wants to do suits me. It's all right.
Well, I'd like to see the finish of that race myself. So if it's all right with you, we let her go just as soon as the Pride of Paducah comes around the bend.
Thank you, sir.
It won't be long.
There she comes!
Well, all right, son, let's go.
Wait a minute! That ain't the Pride of Paducah! It's the Clamor Queen!
Oh, Father, Father, I beseech thee at this moment, look down upon thy son in this his hour of need. Grant him strength, grant him courage, with which
Wait! Beg pardon, Miss Boy!